Today we're going to show you how easy it is to use Scottech Gelcoat Repair Putty. You'll see Gelcoat chips in the hull of your boats, and that's a really dangerous time because water can absorb up the glass fibers into your hull, causing blistering and reducing the life of your hull. It's really easy to fix up and get on top of it, and the sooner you do it, the better it is. So we've got a white Gelcoat Repair Putty. It comes with a handy reusable mixing lid, BPO catalyst, and the Gelcoat Repair Putty, which is really thick, so you can place it on vertical surfaces without it dropping or dragging. We also have a neutral Gelcoat Repair Putty. You can mix and match a cream or an off-white, a royal blue, and make it look really professional. One of the first things we do is sand the chip so that the Gelcoat Repair has some bite. We can rub it round, and that gives it a good biting surface. Get a cloth, get some acetone or metho just to get rid of any oil or grease, and that's us ready for the Gelcoat Repair. So today we're going to be looking at the white Gelcoat Repair Putty. I've got this fiberglass substrate, and just so it's easy to see and use. Okay, so we'll just open it up. It's a good idea to give it a bit of a stir up. You can see how thick and viscous that is, so it sits up nice and proud. I'll be putting this amount on. An idea that you might like to visualize is the idea of a golf ball and a pea when it comes to the ratio of catalyst to resin. So if you imagine that's a golf ball, and then it's a 2% mix, and don't forget to shake up the catalyst. It's very forgiving, so if you put too much in, it will just go off a lot quicker. And if you put not enough in, then you could have curing problems further down the line. So it's best to go a little bit more than what you think you might need. I've shaken up the catalyst, I've done a run, and I've just done a nice line down the middle of the gel coat. And so now I'm going to mix it in, and if it's a hot day, you can reduce how much catalyst you put in. It might be a good idea to do a teaspoon test and just see how much working time you've got. So you've mixed it in nice and smooth, try and get any air bubbles off, and then you'd apply it to the job. So we've mixed the Gelcoat Repair Putty and the catalyst mixed well together, and so we just get a little piece and work it into the chip and make sure it sits proud, and we can tidy it up after. Then you should be able to let that just go off. You can keep your little cup on the side, see when it's gone off and when it's ready to prepare the next stage. Then we wait, maybe give it 2-3 hours, come back, have a touch. If it comes away sticky, just leave it a bit longer. Maybe stick it out in the sun, and that will help it cure a lot quicker. Righto, now the flow coat has dried. We could leave it like that. It's tack free, it's nice and shiny, but it's still a bit lumpy with the brush stroke. So we're going to sand it back and polish it back to its original size. Going to start off with the 120 grit, and then we'll be moving it up to the finer grit sandpaper. This flow coat is really easy to sand. It pulls away really nicely, leaves you a good surface. So it's just raised above the surface. I'll move down to the next 400. Yeah, so you continue on using wet and dry, get some water in there as well. That would help the process. and you continue on until you get to cutting compound and then buff it up to a nice shine. And there you've got a job that's been floor coated, a resin repair on the other side, and it's as stronger, if not stronger, than the original resin